7 Days to Die. This is Thunderchild, and this is a game I've been playing an awful lot of the last few days. Actually, last couple of weeks. And so I'm just going to start out with a randomly generated world. Just single player. I'm just going to be showing you some of the basics of the game, like the first day or couple days maybe of survival in this game. So these are the, I think, I don't know if Nomad's standard difficulty like what it starts off as, but everything else should pretty much be what the normal default thing is. So airdrops every day, and I'll get explaining. You'll see this as it goes, and I'll explain as I go. So zombies spawn normally and all that stuff. So what this will do is this random gen, first time I'm using these video settings on this game, so if something if it lags a lot, that's why. Alright, just starting. So I just created this, and this is what you start off with: 1 bottle of water, 1 can of food, 1 torch, and 1 band-aid. And as you can see, we already have a zombie over there. I'm going to pick up this small stone, and the first thing you really want to do, pick up a stone, punch some grass. And then that little scream you just heard is actually a rabbit. And then pick up some sticks, and then turn the grass into plant fibers. And make yourself a stone axe. Now the stone axe is the first thing you make. It can be used for just about everything, and it is really useful. I'm going to use it right now to cut down a couple more trees before we continue on. And this will actually take quite a while. With a fire axe, that's an axe made out of with iron ingots. It will. It only takes 8 chops to be able to cut one of these trees down, but this takes a lot more. And as that zombie right there heard as I chopped down this tree. So if I crouch, it'll show undetected, but it may show sensed. Oh, and now I'm hunted because it saw me, because it's close enough to notice that sort of thing. At this point, my best chance for survival is just avoidance. And I'm going to collect some grass. You don't really need a whole lot of this to start off with. Alright, those bigger plants were actually sticks. But, anyway. I'm going to turn these into planks. And we're going to need a lot of small stones. I am being chased right now still. And there are like several different things that you can search that just kind of spawn normally. And these bird nests and these garbage bags are both excellent things that you will probably, if you play this game, search far too many times for each one of these. Garbage cans, these garbage bags do give you some okay loot. Nothing fabulously great, and these bird nests, really what you want are feathers. Because with the feathers you can make crossbow bolts. And I'm going to be making a crossbow here pretty soon. Which is why we wanted to chop down some trees and get stuff so we could make both the crossbow and crossbow bolts. Right, so there are different biomes, obviously. This is a forest, and then over here is I think it's a burned forest. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the names of these, as I have not played the game too much. I'm still being hunted. Wood planks, scrap lead. Usually, since loot respawns every 7 days or so, you know, on standard rules, whenever I search something, I'll just, if I don't want it, I'll drop it on the ground. Oh, bottle of water, excellent. That's water that we do not have to process, which for the first day is amazing. Now I'm gonna actually continue along here and keep searching some of these houses. Odds are that I will find a cooking pot if I keep doing that, and that's what I need in order to use those bottles of water to, you know, process stuff with. And you can find cooking pots in I think the easiest to find are in ovens, but sometimes they're in sinks, under sinks as well, like that sink that I just searched. But if you do play this game, the first time I played it, there were zombies everywhere, and I did not rest for, it felt like hours. Just like the whole first day I was on the run. So, I do not know which direction we're heading, but we are heading away from the middle, which probably means that we are heading away from the town. And that could be a good or a bad thing. Oh, potato seeds. Excellent. For farming, you can't really eat them. But right now, I need all of the... You saw I picked up glass bottles. I need all of those I can get. Bullet casings, yay. Bullet casings right now, for the first few days, really aren't that useful. But later in the game, they will be. Alright, let's search these. And I really like the feeling that this game gives, especially in the beginning, of just having to scavenge. Because that's, you know, all I'm really doing is I'm just going through stuff. And, let's talk about the meters. So, on the left on the bottom, there's your health meter, and then your, like, energy little guy running. And as I'm running, you can see that goes down. And, those two attributes are governed by something called wellness. And, like, when you die, your wellness decreases, so you won't have as much health or overall agility. And I should probably just make a whole bunch of sticks. So you can craft something, and it takes time. And you can just, after you hit craft in the crafting table, you can go do something else for a while. Like I'm doing, I'm going around and searching stuff. And kind of heading back to the center, hopefully to find at least a cooking pot. Let's keep that up. I should be picking up all these small stones that I just walk past. I mean, walking past some is obviously okay, because there's no way you could pick them all up. But right now I need small stones, so that is what I am picking up. And really, at least during the first day or so, avoiding zombies is probably gonna be pretty high on your list of priorities. Just because, you know, I don't have really sophisticated weaponry. Oh. I'm starting to craft a crossbow, and I just hear the zombies getting closer. I'm gonna run for a bit and then start crafting that. And I forgot to, you need some plant fibers to do that. Alright, plant fibers. There. Sticks here. And, I do have a couple of these memorized. these recipes, but I mean, if I wanted to know how to make a crossbow, you just type this in and hit that, and then it would show you. It's kind of like NEI on modded Minecraft. Alright, now I'm going to keep searching these ovens because I want to find a cooking pot. So I'm going to put the crossbow in that slot because that's always the slot I have it in when I play. And you know, even when I have other, once I advance to the point where I have other weapons, I generally... Oh no, that bee noticed me. I will generally have... These are one of my least favorite mobs of the whole game. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, even when I do have like other weapons like a sniper rifle or a shotgun, I generally will carry a crossbow with me. Just because it does not take, you know, bullet casings to make a you know, crossbow bolts, crossbow weaponry. Now, I don't know if I was able to get away from that bee. Looks like maybe I was. Alright, so there's a dog, and dogs are really bad news, especially since I do not have a ranged weapon, and I just ran out of my run ability. Sometimes drinking water will help you recover your energy, and sometimes, at least on the server, sometimes it glitches and doesn't let you. But this game is an alpha, so I mean, there are plenty of glitches and stuff. Alright, so this area, I think, is the area around the central city. It will be in the middle of this biome. And so that's probably why there's all these zombies. The closer you get to buildings of any kind, the greater the chance of you running into zombies. Slash, they spawn at a higher rate here than they will other places. One of the best things you can do for survival... You start off with not much on. Have a cowboy hat. Oh, dang it, I just picked up those trophies. One of the best things you can do for survival, at least food-wise, is find a snowy biome. At least at the beginning of a game, because then you can... I've picked up 12. I need to work on that. Another way to get small stones is you can break one of these. And this is also a good way to get iron fragments. But anyway, in the snowy biome, there are a lot of blueberry bushes around, and you can pick the blueberries and you'll have something to eat. If you drink just plain water, but without boiling it first, in this game you will get sick. Actually, you have a 50% chance for every bottle of water every time you take a drink. And that's the airplane, airdrop. Under standard settings, it'll happen at noon every day. Now in that, there could be a bunch of different things. There could be like crafting recipes that you don't know yet. That you have to read a book to learn, so there may be books. And I'm just gonna run for that, and dang it, I attracted a dog. Which means I may not find that, and I may not live to find that. Oh, please let that dog have... Please let that dog have glitched so it's not chasing me anymore. Or not. Unfortunately, this biome, some biomes spawn dogs more than other biomes. And this is one of those biomes that does that more than others. Oh, so there's Central City. Dang it. I can hear that dog right behind me. 2 dogs. The best way to combat these without a ranged weapon is just to walk backwards and constantly smack. And I'm really surprised they did not bite me, because that almost always happens. So in here could be those crafting recipes I was talking about. There could also be medications and gun parts. There were not any medications, but I did get a schematic for making iron boots. So this all right here is Central City, and since I'm here, I'm probably going to get killed by a dog doing this, but I am going to run in here and look around. There are several different buildings you want to look for, and several different things. Cars, if there are cars, you see like that blue one over there, they are really good at having tools in them. So like if you need an axe or a hoe or something, pickaxe, then oftentimes you can get that out of a car. And cars will spawn in these parking. There will be like 3 cars that you can search, 1 in each level in these parking structures here. And I think I'm going to run into this one, if it's not overrun by zombies, and just do a really quick search through these cars. And there's other stuff that can spawn in cars too. Now, I don't know if loot, so that's a brass car radiator, you can melt that down to make bullet casings. Because brass is the only way to make bullet casings, and the only way to get brass is by scavenging, either off of dead zombies or gas can. Oh, I just pick up stuff from cars automatically, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to jam my inventory full. Alright, we're gonna craft those 22 stones. I should have done this a long time ago. Would have helped a lot with the dogs. Into sharp stones, and then we can use the sharp stones in making, there's a gardening hoe, in making crossbow bolts. Yeah, let's wait a second and do that. So, to make crossbow bolts, you do it like this. I have done this a lot, so that's why I know the crafting recipe. And some crafting recipes take longer than others. And apparently this one takes a second for each bolt you make. But you know, it seems fast, but when you make them in really large quantities, it can take forever. So when I'm in town, I generally lose my bearings. So let's look at the map and see where we are. What I want to do is I want to find one of these walled areas. And there's a reason for that. That's not the walled area I'm talking about, though. Although it might help. It's not the same kind I was looking for. You can pick up cinder blocks pretty easily. This is just a tip. And you can place them down where that cinder blocks go. Right there. And you can place them down, in places where you should be able to. Anyway, there we go. Places where they may be helpful, like I can place them down there to help me jump. Now I'm searching this desk safe because desk safes often have books in them. And starting out, there are books you need, and one in particular, it's called Forge Ahead. Once you get that book, it's pretty much, and no, it's not here. Alright, so that dog's head is glitching through the walls. I'm just... Oh. Forgot to load. Just gonna shoot the dog. I know that's not very sporting of me to take advantage of that glitch, but I really hate those things. Enforcer magazine. Oh, that's why you get the 44 Magnum rounds. Well, I'm gonna read these books. Leather Tanning, Enforcer Magazine, and the Hunting Knife book. Alright, now oh, that's the wall. I'll be able to find another safe in there, and there is, you know, a bit of a wall. So that thing that's screaming is called a spider zombie. And it's called a spider because it can climb walls like a spider. Not because it has any resemblance to or anything else of a spider. So this is empty. And I hope I can break into this with just the stone axe. I am currently undetected, so if this doesn't work, I'll be kind of sad. I'm gonna look in here. Oh, and I hear zombies. If they see me through the gate on my left, they'll try to come after me. Sometimes you can find books in trash cans. Oh, speak of the devil. And but not very often. And I've noticed it's more in metal trash cans than in these garbage piles. So we found some books, but we haven't found the one that I really want. And we may not find that today. Okay, come on. Search bookcase, leather tanning, just read that. Didn't really want that brick, but that's okay. I'm gonna break this brick here too. And this is one game I play with headphones on. And I don't usually, I don't know. There are very few games that I actually play with headphones on, like every time I play the game. And this one wins that award because you can tell which direction, you know, the zombies are coming from if you have headphones on. So that is what I'm doing. And you can hear there's a bee somewhere. It's really starting to get annoying. But as long as it's not coming after me, I'm fine with it. Alright, this is getting close to breaking. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. There's a safe that you can't see right behind this, next to the bookshelf. Which is why I'm breaking this. And here we go, here we go, here we go. I don't want that. Okay. So, come on, give it to me. Oh man. So I think in options you can change how long these safes take to search. Slash, you know, in this one. Oh, there it is. It's beautiful. Hunting knife. I don't really need this stuff right now. I'm just gonna leave it here. But I just really wanted this book. Now I'm getting out of this city now that I have this book. And I'm gonna do it as fast as I can. So speaking of which, so that's the direction I came from. I'm gonna just head out this way. And I hear bees, I just do not see them, which is kind of disconcerting because they really sneak up on you. Pickaxe, perfect. Is it coming after me? No, it's not. At least I don't think it is. Usually when they come after you, they make a sound, but sometimes they don't. And sometimes you don't even hear the buzzing, and all of a sudden you're just being attacked by a bee. And it just really makes you jump. So this bandage, there's two different kinds of bandages, and this one, oh, I already have a gardening hoe. That one will The one that I have here will actually heal some health, as well as do what the other bandages do, which is stop you from bleeding out. Every once in a while when you get hit by a zombie, you'll have a chance to be bleeding out. Alright, so we have trees here. I'm just gonna head for the trees. Once you have a pick, you can mine. You might be able to do it with a stone axe too, but you can mine these those metal things there that are just laying on the ground, and it's a fairly good way to get metal, especially beginning of a game. Oh, now the real question is, that's the sound that these make when they come to attack you, so I'm trying to decide if I should hunt that stag or not. You know, I'm gonna walk along this line, and I know that I'm not giving myself a lot of time to build a shelter tonight, but yeah, that can be. I gotta stop running, and my character is about to be very hungry, which is part of the reason why I'm walking along here. I'm walking back that direction. Dang it. Well, let's go this way. Coolers sometimes have food in them, so if you're like me and really need to eat something, search a cooler. It would be really great if I could find at least one short metal rod. Oh, and I just about angered. Oh, there's dog. Alright, so I am bleeding out right now, and I'm going to use the bandage to stop that. But if you see the little status thing, see the little status symbol on the left, that dog bite infected me, which is bad news. What it means is that my energy will not replenish as fast, and that will happen until either A, I find the cure, or B, I die and have to respawn. Let's pick some cotton. Oh good. I needed water, and I still need as many bottles as I can get my hands on. And I am just gonna drink this now. No point in saving it when I'm thirsty. At least I don't think there is. Oh, dang dogs. Dang ninja dogs. And I should have been picking cotton as we've been walking along, but I just didn't think about it. Oh, and that dog is coming after me. Now you can't search dogs, and the only thing they really have on them that you want is an animal hide. At least that I want. And you can turn that into leather just by doing that. After you've read that leather tanning book. And since we've read a bunch of books already on day one, we are a step ahead. And it is getting late, so did I hit it? Yeah, I did. Oh, I just lost where I was going on for a second. So these will have a couple of useful things on them. It doesn't look like I'm going to make it back someplace where, you know, doesn't look like I'm going to find other food, so I just picked that up. And I need to make a campfire, which you can make with a bunch of little small stones. And that is so I can cook it up. Oh, is that a... Oh! Say it's true. And that is that wintry biome I was talking about. But I am still going to craft that campfire and cook up this raw meat as fast as I can and eat it. And then maybe later I can make so cookware. I'm just going to cook on sticks. And I'm going to make sure that they're equal, 3 sticks and 3 venison, because let's face it, this game has enough issues without, you know, this game is hard enough to survive with, especially the first day, without having all of my stuff disappear because of some weird alpha glitch, which happens. When the sun does eventually set, oh, there's another deer right there. They are called stags in this game, but... Oh, now you see under the status symbol... Where did that deer go? Under the status symbol over here, I now have the little plate and knife, which means I'm hungry. Now I'm being hunted, which happens. I just dropped something, and I think I picked it up, but I'm not sure what I dropped. Now, where did that fire go? Oh, it didn't use the sticks? Okay. There may be less glitches if you play on single player than when you play on a server, and I've been playing mostly on a server. Alright, and I'm just going to leave that there. I don't really want that extra meat with me right now because the smell of the meat will attract zombies. And they'll be able to detect you from, I think, 30 or 40 meters away. Whereas now they pretty much only detect you if they see you. So I may make this just this section an episode, and may make another episode for nighttime. I'm not 100% sure yet. These are the berry bushes I was talking about. They are my early game survival food. So every bush that you find is 4 berries, and each berry only refills 3 fullness. And that's not much. Truthfully, you can do better. As far as food goes, a lot better. But they are easy to find. I mean, they're just sitting here for me to pick. And I'm out of energy again. Oh, that's a pig. And zombies and stuff will chase animals as well, not just you. So, I don't know, sometimes if you can use like a animal like that as a distraction. Now, I need to go back and keep searching for a cooking pot. I can't make one yet. I also need to be searching for a short metal pipe. If I have the short metal pipe, I can make a forge, and then from there I can make pretty much any any iron thing that I want. And if I have the cooking pot, I can cook water. Which probably is going to be important. If I don't get it, I can just drink untreated water. It will make me sick, but it will, at least in a short game, keep me alive. Oh, I want to run more than I can. You are not a helpful house. You are not a helpful house. Oh, I thought that pig was a dog. Dang it. Really made me afraid. My character's gonna be thirsty. It's funny because like corn is really easy to grow, and it does like 1 ear of corn. I think be gone, foul beast. 1 ear of corn only gives you like two fullness. That's less than a blueberry. I mean, you can cook the corn and it will do more for you. You know, I'm not gonna press that fight. It's a fight I didn't really want to be in anyway. These are zombies that spawned in the forest, in the cold area and just kind of found their way over here, I guess. I really want to be doing more running, but I am infected, and I'm about to be thirsty. You know what? Tonight I probably will just drink raw water and get sick. I mean, you can do it once or twice, maybe, and be lucky, but sometimes, you know, the first time you do it, it's a 50% chance. I think I mentioned that. Alright, I may spend tonight with no shelter, which is dangerous and less than ideal. At night, zombies run. It's pretty standard in zombie games, as far as I know. All the ones I've played. Oh, scrap lad. I don't think what I want comes in lockers, but that's okay. Another thing to note that zombies are attracted to heat. So if you make a forge, or if you make campfires, and you use them and they're not, very far underground, there's a chance that it could bring zombies in and ruin your night or day. No. Come on, work with me, game. I have done this a couple of times, and usually by now I'd at least have found short metal pipe. And usually would have found cookware too. But it's starting to get dark, and I really don't want to be by that city at nighttime. As it is, I'm closer to it than I want to be. I'm gonna take this opportunity to make some frames. So if I die, I will lose all my items, but they'll just be in like a backpack that I can you can see on the map. Also, if you die and lose all your items, it's a good idea to set a waypoint to them. Okay, these zombies don't know. Oh, that one just found me. Oh. I'm usually not out this late, and this probably isn't going to end well. Alright, I'm just going to drink this raw water. I drank it once and was fine, but... Oh, there we go. Drank enough of it that I got sick. Oh, so this is another biome that we haven't visited yet. And I'm going to try to find a semi-safe place to lie low. Maybe against these cliffs or on top of them. If I'm in that biome, I like to stay on top of the buildings during night. Oh, that's a rock formation. Maybe I can get up there. And odds are likely that I will not survive tonight. And that happens. It's reasonable. I don't have any run left. It's just that these dang zombies keep spawning everywhere around me. Alright, I'm gonna set up camp in this canyon. Oh, that was dumb of me. Alright, I think it may officially be night now, which means that when the zombies spot me, I am done for. So I'm gonna dig into this wall and hopefully survive the night. Remind you of Minecraft yet? Because this game is actually fairly similar. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to call this an episode and just come back to you for the rest of this night on the next episode. Thanks for watching.